never play by the rules. Guess I'm paying my dues.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Just a moment ago, the lights, the cameras, the action, all the pyrotechnics, everything was ablaze, everything was allowed here in Bank of America Stadium as Carolina emerged from their tunnel. And we are ready to go as the Panthers get set to match up with the Lions. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Spin it, bro. Yay.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
That's a really nice tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Bridgewater from the gun on third down. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Christian Jones able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up fourth down.
Bag ass.
So on fourth down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi.
Let me play Destiny, bro. I'm about to return. Yeah.
Fielded at about the 28.
Great, man.
48-yard punt.
I don't even know if I played that shit.
And the Lions will take over.
Chill, bro. Chill, bro. Chill, bro. I'm not going to talk about that.
Now have it first and 10 at the 34.
Thought it was part of the game, man. We got. Yeah, you're right. I'm ready, bro.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Yo, nigga, relax, bro. That nigga appearing offline, hiding from the op. Get the fuck out.
Receivers now in the formation, 3 to the left.
Nigga, shouldn't even got a PlayStation, nigga. She got a PS3.
Stafford with a play fake to Swift.
Oh, having that. Why the fuck she got the app? She don't play nothing, bro.
Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Lions are going to take a first quarter lead. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
City boy.
Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now.
I got to start having kids, bro. These are going to get buku bucks on taxi.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
No.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Well, so often now we're praising tight ends for their nimbleness and how they catch the ball downfield. But occasionally we get a reminder that tight ends, they've got that tough guy aspect too. How about him catching that short one there, shaking off tacklers and turning that into an expansive gain downfield.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Stafford going to give it to Swift. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. They'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
That nigga Shakir called you pathetic, bro.
12 from the 36.
You posted your character, you said pathetic, bro. Yeah, bro.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Open man, he's got him. The tight
That
end.
nigga don't play for it, though, bro.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Bro, played
Well,
it
they were
him
able to convert
the
that
other
into
day.
much, but it's
It's
never a
terrible.
bad idea to try to
It's
get the
funny,
ball
though.
into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Yeah, bro, you can cut things up, man.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Just beating the play clock. Stafford. Strong coverage by Carolina.
Ice, baby.
On the 4th down.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence.
Play songs
Not
about
better than the
vanilla
one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
A 51-yard attempt.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over, and it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range of exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's McCaffrey. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 16 yards, a first down.
And there's Christian McCaffrey with another run CMC as he's known in the Carolina area. Easily the most productive running back in the league last season. 2,392 yards from scrimmage. He's just so dangerous every time he gets the football. Whether you hand it to him, throw it to him out of the backfield, just imagine if they had the guts to let him return kicks as well. This guy is a true triple threat.
Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
7, Panthers nothing.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Adrian Peterson in his 14th NFL season. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Now a play fake it at Stafford. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch.
To T.J. Hawkinson.
One-handed. Love the effort. Not much production on that play, though, huh?
Not a whole lot of yardage. You get that grab, you probably want a first down.
And he'll be the one in the film session if he's saying, hey, run that one back, Coach.
Yeah.
Run that one back.
One more time.
Let's see that
2
again.
more time.
And they won't.
8 more times.
They won't. Didn't get much out of it.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. On 4th down, the Lions trot out their new punter for 2020, Jack Fox. Christian McCaffrey deep for Carolina. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Bridgewater going to lead the Panthers up here, 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. He's going to look deep for more. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And there is a flag, so a big 2nd down pickup, but will it hold? So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Throwing, Bridgewater.
This nigga Teddy Bridgewater.
Picked by Tracy Walker. And they're set up in a golden position here right around the 10-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Here's Swift. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. One more time with Swift. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
That's out to the left and complete. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And the 13-year man puts it through. And the lead moves to 10-0. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
25-yard line.
Bridgewater and the Panthers going to come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Here's Bridgewater. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. It's caught inside the 25. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And to be honest, this first half hasn't been anything they'd be really proud about. So they needed something like this to change their fortunes. Now they need to make sure they finish this one off, not just with points, but with a touchdown.
And that throw, pretty impressive, and even 61 yards through the air. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Into the hands of his receiver.
Bro, how the fuck is CJ? How did CJ get into the sack?
All said and done, down to the 15 from the 21.
How did CJ get into the sack?
Throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible. Hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
They'll run with McCaffrey. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before
he's gonna blow his own cover, nigga.
Down.
One day niggas gonna be like, who the fuck is 803?
From the gun, Bridgewater. And oh, it'll be intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question.
I don't know why the fuck you want to be in there. Niggas don't be talking about
different direction next series.
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
A gain of 14. And the Lions first down.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Throwing deep for Galladay. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to get this deep onto Carolina's side of the field. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Marvin Jones in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. So just 8 kicks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone
real
last
hungry
time.
boy.
See if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Flush to his right. He'll run it. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. In the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Offense ready to kick off their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Play action. Stafford. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
From just shy of midfield, Stafford is going to float this over the middle deep. And this is caught inside the 5. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Well, he's been doing this for more than a decade now, showing that he's still got that arm strength from back when he was the #1 overall pick.
And he made that look effortless, didn't he? I mean, he's had a great game throwing the football, and this is going to add to his yardage total in a big way. It's one thing to be accurate on your short and intermediate throws, but when you're hitting the bombs like those, look out.
And that wound up traveling at even 58 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats. Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Quick throw complete. And
I'm crying as fuck.
End zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Kenny Golladay, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. That, of course, all set up by the big run on the play prior. They took advantage right away with the touchdown throw.
And you mentioned advantage, probably taking advantage of their natural instinct after that previous play to be aggressive and rush towards the line of scrimmage. And instead, they were vulnerable to the pass.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Taking it about the 1. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
To throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard
line. McCaffrey on the counter. Very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation.
I'm going to download Fall Guys after this shit.
I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Well, a heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in their second half blowout material. Now it's Swift. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Stafford. He'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Shut up. I'm talking to you, bro. Don't accept.
The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Oh, shit. We should have kept that nigga shit. Would have kept all that money. Would have had
the Lions on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd down and 12. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Pride. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to give them.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football.
Teddy Bridgewater. Stop.
The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And into the end zone, a scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still had the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
I'm crying as fuck.
Panthers nothing.
I'm fucking crying. I am fucking crying. That nigga crazy. Yo, that nigga Chris coming crazy at you, nigga.
That nigga. Fumble return. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. That nigga
Chris was still going. He kept going, bro. Chill, bro. You can get on me all you want, bro. You gotta get on the nigga that's getting on you first, my nigga. You know, this is not about me. This is not about me, my nigga. This is about you, bro. I would have said the same thing if you did that to him, bro. That nigga came crazy at you, bro. And you ain't say shit, bro. You ain't say shit, my nigga. Like, I don't know, bro. That nigga went for a good 30 seconds and just roasting your ass, my nigga. Bro, why are you talking about me, bro? This is not about me. This is about you. It's not over, bro. I want you to, bro, can you please respond to this nigga, bro? That's all I wanted you to do. Bro, like, because that nigga just came crazy, bro. That nigga said a whole bunch of shit, my nigga. And I don't know what getting at me gonna do to you, bro, but I just want you to respond to him, bro, because that nigga came crazy, bro. No, bro, I don't care, my nigga. Bro, I don't care.
Bridgewater.
Anything you say to me is nah, bro. Nah, bro. Please respond to this nigga, bro.
The man he was looking for, and it's third
Bro.
down.
That incompletion is not a surprise
That
for the way that
nigga,
this one is
okay.
gone, and the frustration
All right,
of
bro.
body language is evident everywhere. This team,
That nigga, he came crazy at you, my nigga. Like, oh shit! Oh my god! Oh my god, bro! Can you just please respond to this nigga, bro? Please. I'm not sucking nobody, bro. Like I said, bro, if you said it to him, bro, I would be on Chris like this, bro. But he didn't do it, bro. Bro, I would, bro.
Instead, they get a little breathing room.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Fourth down. Bridgewater. That's to his running back. Complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. And the Panthers turned away on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I we enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we can probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it number one for what we've seen this season. That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Stafford with a play fake to Swift, and he'll set to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open.
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion.
Okay.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you play good position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, you're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
Yeah, now you've got options on second down.
And big-time options. You might want to think about play action and try and get something cheap right here over the top.
This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Being chased out left. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Nice game there, partner. But you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Looking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero. You're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
Oh, and now they're going to fake him. And he's got it in the end zone. Bit of a surprising call here, down by as many as they are, but the fake works, and they'll get 2 points closer instead of 1. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Kick your ass down, boy.
As he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Is it?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins.
Yo.
Let's go do it on this drive.
Horse this
Watch that leverage on this drive.
Nigga, that shit came out 8 years ago, bro.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you.
Nigga, it is almost March.
First and
Fuck.
goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Throwing here, Stafford. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It was a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Hey, my nigga. Hey, bro. I don't know what to tell you, my nigga. That's him getting at you, bro. That nigga talking crazy to you, boy.
That
nigga talking crazy to you, bro. That nigga said, stop talking before I drop you, nigga. You just taking it, bro. Like, that shit crazy to me, bro.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Nigga said, I'll drop you too, nigga.
And now it's 3rd and goal.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time.
Bro, don't resort to this, bro. I'm just reacting to the sauce, bro. The sauce for you up, bro. Sauce for you up, bro. Bro, sauce him up, bro. Not me.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. And he has his receiver. That's Jones. Lions touchdown. Marvin Jones with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Well, there's just about
when you make a life-size chocolate mold of your wiener, but then you break it before you don't have to. They decided to play the other way out. I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Extra point good by Prater, and that will extend this big lead.
The
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Oh, I still remember that shit. That was that porno or some shit.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
They go play action. Bridgewater. Flushed out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. He's going to let it fly. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Carolina. Robbie Anderson His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Oh, no, and it's intercepted. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. 30, 10, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Hey, yo, Drew, get this nigga out of here, bro. Get him out of here, bro.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Yo, Cracker.